Why were elves and dwarves enemies? Have you ever wondered why two of the most iconic races in Middle-earth, the elves and dwarves, found themselves at odds? Their enmity is rooted in a rich history filled with misunderstandings and cultural differences. Let's break it down. The origins of their rivalry can be traced back to the First Age. During this time, the elven king Thingol of Doriath acquired two highly sought-after treasures, a Silmaril and the Nauglamír, a beautiful necklace made by dwarves from Nogrod. When Thingol asked the dwarves to set the Silmaril into the Nauglamír, tensions began to rise. After completing the task, the dwarves became jealous and refused to return the necklace. They claimed it was their ancestral right. This disagreement escalated quickly. In a tragic turn of events, King Thingol was murdered by the dwarves. In retaliation, the elves killed many dwarves, but managed to escape. They spread the word that the elves had killed their kin to avoid paying for the work. This led to a brutal conflict between the elves of Doriath and the dwarves of Nogrod, resulting in heavy losses on both sides. The bitterness from this lingered for generations. Beyond this specific incident, the differences in their origins played a significant role in their relationship. Elves were created directly by Iluvatar, the supreme deity, which gave them a sense of superiority. Dwarves, however, were made by the lesser Valaal, which led to feelings of inferiority and resentment among them. Elves often viewed dwarves as rough and materialistic, while dwarves saw elves as arrogant and dismissive. Culturally, their values were vastly different. Elves had a deep connection to nature, art, and magic, living harmoniously in forests. Dwarves, on the other hand, valued craftsmanship, stonework, and mining, often residing in underground halls. These contrasting lifestyles contributed to misunderstandings and a lack of trust. Despite their long-standing enmity, elves and dwarves occasionally united against common foes. They fought together during significant battles, such as the Battle of the Five Armies and against Sauron. However, their interactions were often marked by suspicion and rivalry, as seen in their exchanges throughout history. In summary, the enmity between elves and dwarves stems from a mix of a violent historical conflict over treasured artifacts, differing origins that implied a hierarchy, and contrasting cultures that bred distrust. Understanding these factors helps us appreciate the complexities of their relationship in the world of Middle-earth.